Hello again, everybody. We are here with 5 guys there on the top. They're going to be going up against this bottom orange squad right there. As we get ready to hear this ready go, of course, this is an EU matchup. I'm not as familiar with most of those players on the orange squad, but that's okay. We're obviously hoping for a great match right here, and we're actually seeing 2 here on the top lane. That's going to be a 2-1-2, kind of back to the very first days of Unite, am I right? And that's going to be Bruv, wonderful player, along with Kid Tans there as the top, and playing as Lucario. Tans also amazing. I mean, this team in general, oftentimes they're in that top 2, top 4, especially for like the Worlds tournaments. Been a nice trajectory, I'd say, for 5 guys, and so they possibly trying out a little bit different team comp right now. Although we have seen Potato, that's another player that's in the central area right now, playing as that Gibble, of course Gabite at this moment now. Excuse me. Bruv just barely gonna not make it actually to that goal. Very unfortunate. Now Tan's in a lot of trouble, but he is gonna be able to score in because that's 2 right there. Very hard to defend against that, if not basically impossible. And Tans is now out of there. I mean, we're now seeing the orange squad with 3, and then 5 guys running their 3 up on the top, but also Tans is going to go up there. So yeah, we're going to really have 4 there on that top path. EU meta shaking things up, ladies and gentlemen. So look at this. Now we're going to see orange Lucario. This is almost a trade-off of what happened before, because orange is now sent on the run. A lot of their players just generally in trouble, and so look at the competition. It is now just back and forth already, and we are only at about 8:30 on the clock with Talonflame now down. Of course, that would be Fletchinder at the moment. And we haven't even been able to get to that original point, which was if you want to see actually a viable Garchomp, making that Pokemon look good, completely viable, like I said, you want to look to Potato there on 5 guys playing as that Garchomp here today. And of course, we got Washed Rookie right now on the bottom path as that Dragonair. Tan's definitely with his hands full, gonna Meteor Mash them back, and that's kind of a good little warning shot. It's good to push him off of you, of course, gives you enough time to maybe score in this 8 without being obstructed, even if you don't have like a score shield or anything. Kidoo, this Hoopa, and then wow, that's gonna be by Allen there as that Lucario for orange, securing the KO, but Kidoo definitely setting up that distraction, setting up that pressure, all things considered. So we got Vazid playing as Fletchinder right here for 5 guys. Been seeing him make some amazing plays with that Talonflame, of course. Orange just a little bit ahead, although going to be KO'd. It's Fletchinder KOing the daddy Talonflame right there, as that was 5 guys, and then he'll ultimately lose his life, of course, just being way outnumbered clearly if we could see the mini-map. Bruv right there gonna score in an 8, and then we got a 5 from Tans. I was gonna say that 5 guys pretty far ahead, but then you're gonna see this 29 scored in by orange, so they are just keeping this going, and the 16. I mean, those are relatively higher values of points to be scored in when you're this early in a Pokemon Unite matchup. We're gonna be looking for 720 right now. That is gonna be the Combi and Vespiquen combo there that a lot of people, they're coveting that experience early on. You don't want to let it fall, but then of course you got these Apom here if you're on the top path, you got the Corphish, and for the bottom you definitely want to get those Audino. Washed Rookie is just fighting tooth and nail really against 4, so this has been a lot of movement from both squads really, but you know, you see this orange squad now with 4 right here. 5 guys earlier had 4 on the top path, so like we say, you know, a lot of that movement around. And that Talonflame, I mean, if you want to destroy my sweater, honestly, you pull that thread as I walk away. That's what 5 guys ultimately did, and in the end it did result in orange Talonflame's life being taken. So now Dreadnaw just at about halfway. We're gonna get close to 90% here too very quickly. So left side team, yes, 5 guys, they're gonna go ahead and take that. It's a good job, purple squad. They can now bring this assault to the bottom path goal if they would like to, although we are maybe gonna see instead a rotation, so possibly a rush for that Rotom. You know, you could go either way, and so 5 guys proving that this could be the viable choice, although now we're sort of seeing that dissipate because orange, they were maybe gonna make an assault on their bottom goal, so 5 guys might have actually had the choice to defend that, and so Tan stayed back. Potato now getting caught up in that flame sweep, will get the citrus, and there's the livid outrage from Garchomp. Ladies and gentlemen, Potato looking to turn this around. Yes, it does seem to actually go that way. Very, very nice. 5 guys right here on this top path with a massive overdunk as well. Certainly, like we mentioned before, Potato making that Garchomp work very nicely. Bruv, also pretty dang good at Machamp. We're gonna see 5 guys now positioned really well on both pathways. So, you know, you've got bottom path, you got a little bit of pressure here, and it looks like 5 guys actually, they're leaving Blissey off to go ahead and take down this Hoopa, get some of that revenge because the Hoopa went and took down Machamp. Bruv, and 5 guys certainly ready to punish that one. And so now we're gonna see the Draco impact right there. Will that be enough for Dragonite to score this in? They don't have the goal getter activated or anything, so Wash Rookie going down with that score shield, and then that devastating Hyper Beam with Rotom gonna touch down right here. So you are looking great if you are this purple squad. 5 guys now almost gonna be at that 5-minute mark, definitely in this mid game for Pokemon Unite, and then actually lose 2 of your competitors there to Venusaur. So at least orange is gonna try to maybe turn this around here with that short advantage. You have have all the goals up, so your distance is a little bit less. As you see now, Venusaur is going to go ahead and try to take for that top path. Machamp going to dive in. Bruv, you are twisted, and it was amazing. So Bruv just definitely saying, you think you're going to get in that 40. It was a little bit close, but yeah, they're going to make sure that that is negative. Five Guys looking solid. Just before this, I was on Tanz's stream. This team's been putting in work today. There's going to be an 18 right now from Talonflame. It's looking very nice, so Vizid will go ahead and fly on out of there. Definitely getting pursued by everybody, and then the Flame Sweep. What a nice just bait, and then turn around. Flame Sweep push them all now down to Dread, and with most of the other members of Five Guys as well. You know, Sans, Bruv, maybe. Are they actually going to take down this Talonflame as well? Vegeta, you got to be a little bit nervous there. No, so actually Vizid going to spare you today because they will instead, I guess, prioritize the score and then the Combi and Vespiquen here. But hey, why not just go ahead and fly on top of the head of Allen? This Orange Lucario, now ex-Vegeta once again coming in here for Orange Squad. They are going to Flame Sweep. This will at least push them towards the goal, although maybe Five Guys kind of wanted that. You're going to see how quickly they dunk in. Vegeta was maybe thinking like, hey, I'm going to get a little bit of life on this goal and just have that speed boost and everything. But wow, I mean, Five Guys is making the best of all these situations. The Livid Outrage once again. Potato is doing it. I mean, doing work. You're going to Dragon Rush them down to your side. This is very nice. Although Potato dropping very, very low. You know, there was definitely some danger there. So this was completely a contest, although we are seeing how it's ending up a little bit more in Five Guys' favor, of course. But, you know, they certainly did lose a few of their members. Set up, though, where they can go ahead and take this Rotom on. And that's a KO streak of 3 for Bruv. It's looking pretty nice. I mean, the momentum is definitely there for Five Guys, ladies and gentlemen. They will get that Rotom, so that's just going to further increase this devastation. They really have been doing well. I'm just kind of wondering about this team comp. Well, we can say, of course, no support. We're kind of heavy on the all-rounders, of course. But hey, I mean, if this match was an indication they are making it work, we would definitely have to see how it goes with the team that's like neck and neck even with them. You know, throw in random gaming or something in here. It could get a little crazy. Tan's being pursued by this Venusaur, actually. So Lube Alpha 69. Really, do you want to chase him this far? He's going to go ahead and get the Citrus, and then Venusaur going to go for the score. Yes, that was 21. It wasn't like 40 this time, so they will score that in. Being met by Bruv, the insane Machamp today. Viewers at home, Venusaur is probably going down, yeah, because that's going to be Vizid as well. I mean, when you're all alone like that, got to be a little bit careful. And then Potato, this is just Five Guys coming to play today. So since we're sitting at about 2:30 on the clock, we are looking for maybe one more objective. You can get that Dreadnaw, of course, before the zap. And it looks like, obviously, Wash Rookie can probably just solo that down there as that Dragonite. Perfectly acceptable, too, as that's a wonderful Pokemon to do that. And also, you're level 13 right now, so it's looking good. That'll be one last shield and experience for this left side team, which is Five Guys, of course, on purple. Can they go ahead and take down Hoopa? Well, they're going to throw the rings unbound, so Kadoog, maybe saving yourself right there. And then the Flame Sweep at the perfect time from Vizid, as you were looking to get dunked on by Vegeta, and then no. So Vegeta will then change it. Ex-Vegeta throwing down that Flame Sweep as well, but no. Getting caught up way in the pack of Five Guys. And when you've got an actually literal Five Guys right there, if your chances for survival without the rest of your squad, it's not looking too great. So, I don't know, this Orange Squad feeling the pain, and then it looks like Tans right at the time of that Zapdos. You know, we're here in the final stretch. This is just disgusting. And we mean that, of course, in the Unite way, the best way possible. Look at this. They're going to go ahead and score on these charge goals. That's going to be 684, 784. Yeah, I would throw the GG too. Sheesh, wonderful job, Five Guys. Just devastating the competition here. We'll now go ahead and see that score breakdown, although we clearly know who won. That's going to be a nice 784 for Five Guys to 143 for that Orange Squad. I think we'll notice, of course, that the scores were really after that 4-minute mark or so. It just Five Guys took off. Otherwise, you were neck and neck a little bit before that. That really is a time, though, when we transition out of the early game into that mid game. You start to separate those players who really want it and can get it from the others. Go ahead and click an end screen on screen if you want to see some more. And thank you guys so much for viewing.